Hey guys, Flabberleaky here today, and you may recognize this little building from when we did our button and dispenser tutorial. A lot of people have been asking, because I mentioned that you can turn this into a station, they've been asking how we can do that. So I'm going to show you from the point we finished off. So we're just going to remove, look at all those cakes and cookies and bread. We're going to remove all this stuff that we've done at the top. So just remove all of your dispenser kind of stuff, related stuff. So I'm just going to do that now. And we also want to remove the green circuit because we don't need that anymore. So get rid of the green. So all of the green, everything on the green circuit, get rid of that. It's all useless to us now. And we can get rid of this blue circuit, or cyan actually. We can get rid of this as well. We don't need this anymore. So now that we've got rid of these, well, in a second. Now that we've got rid of these, we are left with our bare bones button circuit. So we only have our RS NOR latch and our pulse limiter. If you haven't seen this tutorial, by the way, it's going to be linked in the video and in the description, so you can check out the full tutorial so you know what we're talking about. And we're going to use this to make some minecarts now. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of all this crap in my inventory because I kind of need that space to work with, and I think I have a lot of stuff in here as well. Just clear all that out. Ooh. And there we go. Right, so we're going to have our track camera. I'm just going to remove, oh gosh. I'm going to remove these pillars here. I'm going to remove all this as well, just real quick, because it's just, I mean, it looks good. Come on, I know it looks good, but like, it's in the way, so let's remove all this. I should have started with a more simplified version. Anyways, right, so now that we've got this all removed, we're gonna create the redstone lines that are gonna control the tracks. Well, actually, we'll create the tracks first so you can see where they're gonna go. So we're gonna have the first track is going to be here, so it's going to be in line with our RS NOR latch. So in line with our yellow circuit is where the corners are going to be. So here, here, and here. So we have 4 buttons and 4 corners, and you can see the corners are in line with the RS NOR latch, which is in line with the lamp. So it's a straight line through, and that will control our corners. And we can put down some powered rails in a minute, but we won't do that right now. Okay, so now we can connect our rails to be controlled by our circuit. The way we do that, we're going to use the cyan wool again. Oh, where am I? Cyan wool again, because I like that color. And we're going to put it right here. We're going to put it here so you can see it's, because the repeater will power this block above and below. So if we grab this redstone and put it below, you can see the repeater is now powering this block here. And depending, oh, well, I'll build it first without what I was about to say. So you just build a line out like this. And where this redstone is here, you put a repeater just so it doesn't talk to it. Oh, wow, what happened there? That was really weird. And we just put redstone going to this block, and you can see immediately that switches. So depending, we're going to start our station from this end. I'm just going to remove this wall because this is where our track's going to go. We're going to bring it in here. So our track will just start here somewhere. We'll get a powered rail to start it off with. So we'll have a powered rail here, normal rail, then we'll have it. Oh, some really weird things happening right now. And then we'll just have powered rails going down here. And then just normal to join that. So we'll just power that. You can power that however you want, but I'm just going to chuck a torch there. So now, because this is going to be at the start of our rail, because we're moving this way, we want these corners to be facing this way. The way it is now, as it's plugged in. So, because if the corner was facing the other way, if it was facing this way, you'd see the cart would actually turn off. But we want it to go that way, because that means it's actually going to keep going forward. It's going to skip straight over that and keep going forward. And because the button we've actually got selected right now is this one. So this is going to be off when we bring it down. So we're going to put it in the same spot. So right below this yellow, well, right one in front of it. So here, put our redstone, bring it down, put a repeater in. I don't have that anymore. Put a repeater in and redstone. Now, if your tracks go the wrong way, so say if this is turned on and it's coming this way, that's a really easy fix. All you have to do is come here, remove this piece of redstone, and put a torch here. So it just inverts the signal to the one you want. So that's the only change you have to make if it's going the wrong way. So, but for us, for this track anyways, it's going the right way. So we'll leave it like that. That one's fine. Oh, I didn't put blue wool down. Sorry, I'm a bit anal when it comes to putting my colored wool down, so just bear with me. Alright, then we do the same here on this one. So we put one up, three down. Oh, Jesus. Bring it down like this. We put our repeater in. Come out. Put our redstone, put our track back preferably. And we do the same on this one as well. So we put our blue wool up here, 3 down the bottom, redstone up top, down the bottom, repeater, oh, there we go, and redstone. Now I can see all the tracks are going this way, and when we come along here now, it's going to skip this track, and then it'll turn off here on this track, which is track number 3, I believe. The signs, for some reason, don't work in this snapshot. I don't know if I replace it if it works. Hello. Yeah, it does. I don't know, for some reason in the latest snapshot, all old signs got wiped off for some reason. Anyways, so you come down here, and you go out onto this track. Now, we're also going to build a reset real quickly, because we're going to turn off all track selections when a cart leaves the station. So we can actually put this, we're going to have to put this after the track changes. So we're going to put it here. We can put one on each of these tracks here. I was just trying to think of the best location, so sorry, bear with me here. Actually, hang on. We'll put one piece of block out here. We'll put one normal track, and then we'll put in the detector. This is just to prevent the detector rail from activating the corner pieces. So what this is going to do, in case if you're lost, we're going to use these detector rails to activate the red circuit. So it's going to reset all of the selections. And you'll kind of see why we need to do that a bit more later. Well, soon, not really later. So we're going to dig down under each of these here. And we're just going to put a redstone line going underneath. And now we just need to connect it up to the red circuit, which kind of becomes a bit iffy and wishy-washy, really. But we'll try our best. So we're going to bring it down underneath the rail. I'll remove that so we can see a bit better. So we're going to bring it down here. We're going to use a repeater going into the block. And we'll use a different color wool. I don't know. We'll go with... No, we've used yellow. We haven't used green in this circuit. Actually, it's a bit confusing. We'll use purple. So we're going to use our purple wool here on this block. Ah, come on. It's really not going my way. We'll put a torch on top of that. A block on top of that. A torch here. And then a block here. And then when this block... So when a cart goes over this, the signal will travel up here. We'll activate this circuit and travel along here and activate all of these. So it'll reset when it leaves, which we can demonstrate now. So you can see this track is turned. If we go ahead and grab a cart right here and chuck it on one of the rails, you can see it's lit up all this circuit and that track has changed back to default state. Now what this does as well is when the carts now come back, if you're returning to the station on the line, they'll come back in and they'll turn this way. They'll all go this way. So then we just need to do a returns line coming down this side of the track. So we're going to do that now. So all we have to do here is get a full block. I don't have a full block. There we go. Get a full block, bring this down here, and destroy this wall a bit so we can get in. Yeah, and now it's going nighttime. It's really not going my way. Okay, that's alright. So then we just bring our track down this way. We'll grab some powered rails again, bring it down the side, and we can bring it up here somewhere. Bring it up here, and then we just have a normal piece of track, and we'll do it here actually. Normal piece, and then that. Then we just put a block at the end to stop the cart, and we'll do the same over here so we can start the cart. And then we just power this rail here with a torch, like that. So we can test it out now. Obviously it's gonna, what we can do actually, we can just put a block here on these. Actually we'll go one further up. This is just a test, you don't have to copy this part. So we can get back easily. And this design, by the way, the reason that this works with a minecart station is because the whole self-resetting buttons idea was actually based upon the minecart station that is built in our RPG server, which was built from a tutorial by CNB Minecraft. But that requires an extra reset button. So I figured out a way that we could just automatically reset it without having an additional reset button. So that's what I did, and I compacted it down as much as I could and changed it. So it's not the same, by the way. If you go check out his, it's completely different. But anyways, that's just a bit of credit saying where the idea came from. Right, so we can put our cart down here. We'll select a track first. We'll go this track here, so there's going to be a third track. I'm going to get in. I'm going to put a button up here as well. That'll probably be helpful. Press our button. We'll go along. We're on the third track now, and we come back around and back in. And here we are. So you can see that we went down the third track, and now all the tracks should be reset as well. So basically, you've got your departures on the right-hand side and your arrivals on the left. And that's how that works. So I hope this helped you convert your buttons into a functional sort of minecart station. And of course, this is completely expandable, as many tracks as you want, and it will work. Of course, just remember, if you expand the station, you're going to need to extend the signal of the redstone. So you just need to put like repeaters and stuff along there just to extend the length of the signal. So anyways, guys, I'm Plebaleaky, and I hope this helped you, and I'll see you next time.